not done at all. The main goal of the warm-up is to reduce stiffness, awaken motor units, and raise the temperature of the muscles and joints that are going to be worked. So for this portion of the warm-up, you're simply going to cycle at an easy pace of around 50 to 60% of your max heart rate for workouts. Here is a good routine to follow. Keep your core tight and swing front and back as far as your leg will go. Follow this with side swings. You can also do these by holding onto something instead to make it easier. Push up position and bring one foot up beside your hands while pushing the hips forward and hold this position.
Put your feet up high, so you're at a 90-degree angle, and then the pressure doesn't go there anymore. So what you're going to do is keep your back straight, neutral spine, grab the handles, and you're going to push through your heels when you do this exercise. So breathe out as you exert the force, which is forward. You don't want to fully extend like this and lock out your knees because you can potentially damage them. So what you want to do is come to a slight bend right here. Come back to 90 degrees. You find a comfortable position for your feet so that when you come down, your knees don't pass your toes, and you push through your heels.
Hold the kettlebell at chest level with both hands, making sure to keep your arms close to your body and elbows tucked in. Your feet should be slightly wider than shoulder width apart, with your toes pointing slightly outward. Keep your back straight and abdominals tight. Pushing your hips back, slowly bend the knees and lower your legs until your thighs are just below parallel to the floor. Press through the heel of the foot and push your hips through to return to the starting position. Breathe out during this phase of the exercise.
Step off to the side and back up here. Step off, back to start. So when I'm doing this, I'm thinking about hinging at my waist and really sitting back through my heels. That way my glutes are fully engaged and I'm pressing up. I'm getting kind of a quick little explosive press off the floor. Then you can
start with your legs under the bar, roll the bar towards your hips. As you place your feet flat on the ground, use your elbows to lift your upper body onto the bench, ensuring there's a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Then lower your hips to an inch off the ground. Then return to the start position and squeeze your glutes at the top.
Hands to be relaxed. You are not pulling the weight with your arms, you are pulling the weight with your lower back and the top of your glutes. A lot of people say, oh, I feel this exercise more with your glutes. Yes, you will, because the top of your glutes and your lower back is all connected. So make sure when you're bringing the weight back up and you're slowly raising your toes, so back to the initial position, you are inhaling and you also are contracting.
For a Romanian deadlift, your feet are going to be right underneath your hips. I still want all of that weight into your heels. So if you want to pick your toes off a little bit off the ground, you'll feel it more in your glutes and your hamstrings. You're going to hinge back. Think about sticking your butt back behind you towards the wall behind you. Stick your butt back as you drive those weights down your legs. Keep that back nice and straight. Notice I'm looking at the floor and not up in front of me. All right, your neck is a part of your spine, so no need to keep it out of alignment. Look down at the ground, and then the moment you feel that stretch in those hamstrings, bring it all the way up, squeeze your glutes, kind of thrust towards the air. It's awkward, but it works.
Ankle past the foot, really focus on your left leg. This exercise is very important because we're taking away the forces out of your knee joint as you step back versus crashing forward.
On our yoga mat, she's gonna bring the sole of her feet together, bring them close to her hips, and then she's going to have her knees slightly off the ground, so not all the way down, not all the way up. What she's going to do next is she's going to squeeze her glutes, push her hips up to the ceiling for a hold, and then back down.
4, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, abs and tight. 4, 8, 7, 6, keep breathing, abs and tight.